Hi Yogi friends, this is Amy Hager from Self Healing Inspiration, and today's workout is a leg strengthener. You might want to have some blocks. I have the Cork blocks, so they're a little bit more firm than some of the other blocks, but they're really nice for standing on. So go ahead, get some blocks, and let's go ahead and meet me in downward facing dog. So go ahead, curl the toes under, lift the knees off the floor, pedal the feet out, hollow out the belly as you press your hands down into the floor. So you can pedal the feet back and forth and back and forth. Just stretch out the legs. And then come up high on the toes, bend the knees, look between the hands, walk to the top of the mat. Find the forward fold, bring your belly to your thighs. So bend the knees as much as you need to. Put your hands on your elbows, let the head hang heavy, and find a gentle sway side to side. Bring your fingertips to touch the floor and bend your knees a lot. Inhale, lift it up, chair pose. We have 25 squats. Bring your hands down, touch the floor. Inhale, lift 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Come all the way up to standing, hands to heart center. Drop your hands down, palm face down towards the floor. Find your breath. Roll the shoulders down and back. Stretch the fingers towards the floor. Press down at the ball of the big toe. You can lift your toes up off the floor, spread them wide, and then grip the ground with your toes like fingers on a hand. Find the breath. Inhale, lift chair pose. Bend the knees, draw the booty back. Draw your chest to your thighs, and then bring your arms back like a skier, palm face up. Inhale, lift it up, chair pose. Exhale, draw your arms down and back. Inhale, lift chair pose. Exhale, draw the arms down and back, palm face up. Inhale, lift chair pose. Exhale, draw the arms down and back. One more, inhale, lift chair pose. Exhale, draw the arms down and back. Release your hands down to the floor, step it back, plank pose. Inhale, plank. Exhale, low plank. Come on down. Inhale, upward facing dog, Bhujangasana. Lift through the chest, it's just the tops of the feet and the hands on the floor. Lift the thighs off the ground. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips high to the sky. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. Place your left hand down to the floor. Inhale, lift the right arm up. Find the twist, bring the left ribs close to the inner right thigh. Come up high on the left fingertips. Take the left hand, reach it to the front of the room. Take your right arm, reach it to the front of the room too. So keep rolling the right shoulder open, finding the twist into the chest, and then open it up, Revolved Crescent. Bring the right hand towards the back of the room, left hand towards the front. Bring both arms back into that crescent pose, straighten the right leg. Exhale, bend, find the revolved crescent. Inhale, straighten the leg, arms up overhead. Exhale, bend into it. Straighten the leg, arms up overhead. Exhale, bend into it. Crescent pose, straighten the leg, arms up overhead. Exhale, bend into it. Inhale, lift. Exhale, revolve your crescent. Let's do 5 more. Inhale, lift, add a little speed. Exhale, revolve the crescent. Inhale, lift 4. Exhale, revolve crescent. Inhale, lift 3. Exhale, revolve crescent. Inhale, lift 2. Exhale, revolve crescent. Inhale, lift 1. Exhale, revolve crescent. Cartwheel the arms open, warrior 2. So drop the heel down onto the floor. Lift your left hand up towards the sky, reverse warrior. Reach your left arm all the way up and overhead. Melt into the right leg. Exhale, bring your elbow to your knee. Reach the right arm all the way up overhead. Reverse warrior. Reach your arm up overhead. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. One more. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. See if you could bring your right arm up, biceps frame the face. Hold it there. Yep, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach both hands down down the inside of the right foot. Go ahead, find a block. And see if you could go ahead, come up onto the block with the right foot. Cartwheel the arms open, warrior 2. So on the block, come up high on the tippy toes. Melt into the right leg. Inhale, straighten the leg, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, melt into it. Maybe bring your toes into the middle of the block. All right, so take your time, set it up. Inhale, straighten the leg, arms up overhead. Exhale, melt. Inhale, lift. Exhale, melt. So we got 10. Inhale, lift. Exhale, melt. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Whew, hold it there. And cartwheel your arms down to the floor. Step it back. You can find your plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Just the tops of the feet and the hands. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips high to the sky. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. Place your right hand down onto the floor. Left hand up to the sky. So find the twist. Bring the right ribs close to the inner left thigh as you gaze up at the back of the left hand. Come up high on the right fingertips. Transition pose. Reach your right hand to the front of the room. You're creating the letter L with your body. And then go ahead, take your left arm, maybe your biceps frame the face. Keep rolling over the left shoulder. Look up underneath the left shoulder. Open it up. Crescent pose. Make sure your feet are offset. Okay, so the right foot's on the right side, left foot's on the left. Stay off the tightrope. You want to be on skis or a railroad track. Straighten the leg, arms up overhead. Melt into it. Revolved crescent. Inhale, lift. Exhale, revolve crescent. Let's go with 8 more. Inhale, lift for 8. Melt into it. 7. Melt into it. 6. Go straight, arms overhead. Melt into it. 5. Melt. 4. Twist. 3. Twist. 2. Twist. Last one. And twist. Open it up. Warrior 2. So drop the right heel down so that your feet, the back foot's parallel to the short edge of the mat. Take the left hand, lift it up overhead. Reverse your warrior. Drop your right hand down the back leg. Look up underneath the left bicep up towards the sky. Exhale, side angle. Left elbow to the left knee. Reach your right arm all the way up and overhead. So extended side angle. Stay lifted in your left elbow. Try not to dump into it. Rather, you're staying engaged. Inhale, reverse warrior. Bring your left arm up and overhead. So really find the extension with your left hand. Exhale, side angle. Drop your elbow to the knee. Reach the right arm all the way up and overhead. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. One more. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. So we could go ahead, bring our hands down to the floor, the inside of the left foot. Draw a block back. I'm gonna flip it over. My kids got a hold of this block. They were coloring on it. So bring your toes closer to the middle of the block. And then come up high in your right tippy toes. Straighten the left leg, arms up overhead. Melt into it, warrior 2. Inhale, lift, arms up overhead. Exhale, melt. You got 8 more. 8, and melt. 7, melt. 6, melt. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Melt into it. Whew. Cartwheel your arms down to the floor. Step it back. Move the block out of the way. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog, Bhujangasana. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips high to the sky. Walk your feet 1 step at a time, all the way back into that forward fold. Bend your knees a lot. Bring your hands to the elbows, let your head hang heavy. And bring your fingertips to the floor, bend your knees a lot. Inhale, lift, chair pose. Exhale, tap it down. We've got 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Whew. Stand up, hands to heart center, and drop your hands down. Find your breath. Open the shoulders down and back. Stretch your fingers down towards the floor. Lift through the arches of your feet. Bring the arms out and up overhead. Bend into your knees, chair pose. Draw your belly to your thighs, arms straight back, palm face up. Inhale, lift, chair pose. Exhale, draw your arms down and back, palm face up. Inhale, lift, chair pose. Exhale, draw it back, 3. Inhale, lift. Exhale, 2. Inhale, lift. Last 1. Inhale, lift, chair pose. Fold. Draw your hands down to the floor, find your blocks. Hover the right foot off the floor, and then inhale, lift it up into a warrior 3. Come up high onto your fingertips in your warrior 3. So stay lifted through the chest. You could bring your hands into heart center if you'd like. It's up to you. If you want your hands down for a balance, go ahead, but bend the left knee. Inhale, straighten. Bend the left knee. Inhale, straighten. So it's little baby bends. Inhale, straighten. We got 7, and straighten. 6, straighten. 5, straighten. 4, straighten. 3, keep going, you can do it. 2, one more, one more. Lift it up, drop the foot down to the floor. Inhale, lift, left leg up. Roll the left hip down towards the floor, come up high in the fingertips. You got 10, lift, 9, 8, engage your hamstring, roll the hip down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the foot down to the floor. Forward fold. Plant your hands, step it back, plank pose. Sip in a deep inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, Bhujangasana. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the hips high. Come up high. On the right toe, lift the right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. Find your block. Put your block down onto the floor. Go ahead, step up onto the block. Crescent pose, so adjust your left foot so it's on the left side of the mat again. Inhale, lift your arms up towards the sky. So tap the left knee down onto the floor. Inhale, straighten it up. Exhale, tap. Inhale, straighten. You got 8 more. 8, and straighten. 7, straighten. 6, straighten. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, straighten. Release your hands down to the floor, step it back. Move the block out of the way if you need to. Inhale, plank. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take your block, bring it to the top of the mat. Lift the left leg high, step the foot on top of the block. And then inhale, lift. Come on up, crescent pose. Make sure you're on a railroad track, not tightrope. We have 10 reps. Drop your right knee down. 10, inhale, lift. 9, lift. 8, lift. 7, lift. 6, lift. 5, lift. 4, lift, 3, lift, 2. Oh my gosh, one more. You can do it. Drop your hands down to the floor. Step it back. Plank pose, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips high to the sky. High on the toes, bend the knees, look between your hands, walk or jump to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Let your head hang heavy. Bend your knees a lot. Bring your fingertips down to the floor. Inhale, lift chair pose. Exhale, drop it down. 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, you got it, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Lift, come all the way up, hands to heart center, draw your hands down to the floor. Find your breath, close your eyes if you need to. You're almost there. Chair pose, bend the knees, lift the arms, draw the arms down and back, bring your chest to your belly, lift your palm face up. Inhale, lift chair pose. Exhale, draw the arms down and back. Inhale, lift chair pose. Exhale, arms down and back. Inhale, lift chair pose. Exhale, arms down and back. One more. Inhale, lift chair pose. Exhale, arms down and back. Drop your hands to the floor, forward fold. Whew. Yeah, pedal the feet. You can have soft knees. Step it back. Plank pose. Inhale, plank. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up. Exhale, step the foot to the outside of the hands. And come up high on your fingertips. Walk your hands to the top of the mat. So find the length in the torso. Walk your hands off to the left corner of the mat. Stay bent in the right leg. Bring your hands back. Bring your right hand on the inside of the right foot. Drop your left foot down. Inhale, lift the left arm up towards the sky. See if you can find the bind. Bring your left arm behind the back body. Maybe you reach your right arm underneath. If you can find your fingertips, go for it. Roll the left shoulder open. And the final step is to stay lifted through your chest. Lift the right side waist off the right thigh. And release your hands down to the floor. Step it back, plank pose. Inhale, exhale, low plank. Inhale, high plank, or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Step it to the outside with the left hand. Walk your hands all the way to the front of the mat. Find length in the torso. Melt into the left knee. The left thigh might be burning up by now. Walk your hands over to the right side of the mat. Walk your left hand onto the inside of the left foot. Drop your right heel down. Inhale, lift the right hand up towards the sky. Wrap your right hand behind the back body. So you can either hold it into that left side hip crease, or you can reach your left arm underneath the body, bend the elbow, maybe your fingers engaged, and then lift your left side waist off the left thigh as you look up towards the sky. Round down through the outside edge of the right foot. And then release your hands down to the floor. Step it back, plank pose. Inhale, exhale, low plank. Inhale, Bhujangasana, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips. Come up high on the toes, bend the knees. Look between the hands. Walk or jump to the top of the mat. Bend your knees a lot, last set. Inhale, lift chair pose, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up. Oh, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Drop your hands down towards the floor. Oh my gosh, you guys, 100 squats. Whew. Go ahead, bend your knees, draw your booty back, lift through your chest. Last set of chair. Draw your chest to the thighs, arms down and back, palm face up. Inhale, lift, chair pose. Exhale, draw the arms down and back. Inhale, lift, chair pose. Exhale, draw the arms down and back, chest to thighs. Inhale, lift. You've got 2. 1 more. Exhale, lift, palm face up. Release your hands to the floor, straighten the legs. Left and right, whew. Pedal it out. Step it back, plank pose. Inhale, exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up, bend the knees. Go ahead, come all the way down into a cross-legged position. Whew. You can bring your right foot into the middle of your legs. Interlace all 10 fingers around the right foot. Go ahead, straighten the leg. So it'll look a little something like this. So lift through the chest, find a little stretch in the hamstrings. Take your left hand to the outside of the right foot and extend the right hand to the back of the room. Just finding a little stretch in the IT band, pointing the right thumb up towards the sky. You can slowly come down. Let's find the other side. So put your left foot in front of the right, interlace all 10 fingers underneath the ball of the foot. Go ahead, lift your leg up towards the sky. So if you are really flexible and you have a straight leg, you can work on straightening the spine. So lift the crown of the head up tall to the sky, and you can bring your foot closer to your forehead. Take your right hand to the outside of the left foot and extend the left hand to the back of the room. My leg is shaking. Hopefully your workout was as good as mine because I'm dying. Slowly come into heart or into the center. Bring your feet together, knees apart. Sit up tall, inhale, exhale, fold. Use your elbows to press your knees down towards the floor. And then slowly come out of it. Come into a 90-90. So you have your right knee in front of the left foot. And then roll your knee back just a little bit to come into a quad stretch. So it might feel really nice about now. You bring your right heel into the right glute and just play around with that. We could go ahead, slowly come out of it, come onto the other side, 90-90 to the other side. Roll onto the left knee, and then you can maybe turn your fingers towards the front, and then draw your heel into the glute. And then slowly release it out. So I hope that was good for you guys. I'm adding in some more shorter workouts just so that you can get like a little bit of a punch in there if you have a busy day. So let me know what you guys think. Leave some comments down below. Sending you guys all my love. Bye. Have a good one, you guys.